North Korea hacked Pfizer because it wants to sell bootleg COVID vaccines on the international black market, sources say.
Here's a summary of the article.
North Korean hackers attempted to breach the servers of the US-based vaccine manufacturer Pfizer, and its German partner BioNTech, in hopes of gathering scientific data that could be used to manufacture bootleg copies of a COVID-19 vaccine to sell on international black markets, according to intelligence officials in Europe. North Korea will have physical access to Pfizer vaccines long after they've seen Chinese or Russian versions. But they want to decide which will be the easiest to bootleg and transport for the black market, said the official, pointing out that both Russia and China have promised millions of doses to North Korea for free, despite the country's claim it has never had a case of COVID. So they wanted to take a look to see if the Pfizer vaccine would be a viable dose to copy, added the official. We are not giving out any information on whether the hacking attempt succeeded, but if it had, I'd suspect the Pfizer vaccine would provide too many manufacturing and storage problems compared to the Russian or Chinese vaccines. The Pfizer vaccine requires two types of refrigeration, the AstraZeneca version needs only a normal fridge. Asked if North Korea would be trying to sell a bootleg of some sort, the source said without a doubt, considering North Korea's long history of counterfeiting, bootlegging, drug dealing and arms smuggling through their embassies around the world. Hacking alone provides massive amounts of income to the regime, according to indictments last week by U.S. authorities against a ring of North Korean state-linked hackers accused of stealing $1.3 billion from various targets. For decades, North Korea has been accused of using its embassies as lucrative outposts for organized crime ranging from counterfeiting U.S. currency, dealing methamphetamine around the world via secure diplomatic pouches, to selling arms to rogue regimes in violation of embargoes. When asked why North Korea was their resource of choice, the source was blunt.
This post received a score of 25,000, with an upvote ratio of 94%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
How does one access the international black market? Just to window shop, of course. One way is to put weed in diplomatic bags and then have your diplomats go and sell drugs on the streets. This is an actual thing North Korea did to make money once.
Yeah, except as was high-grade crystal meth.
High grade, you say?
99.1% chemically pure.
Ne Ilyamul Malhaiba.
John Cena.
Trumpet, 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 trumpet.
Lol, I can hear the theme song.
That's not how it works, that's not how anything of it works. Producing one single vial takes Pfizer 110 days. They said last week they can reduce the time production to 60 days. The ensemble of the mRNA vaccine requires custom-made nanotechnology machinery, which you cannot order online, much less replicate by trial and error.
You wouldn't download a vaccine?
Yes, I would.
I do not believe any news about NK after the media claimed multiple times Kim was dead.
Now they've just got his corpse hanging from wires and they're moving him around with complex levers. Beep boop beep, I am Supreme Leader.
Leader Supreme, with tomatoes and sour cream. And here I thought they just wanted to help their citizens. Nope. Face with raised eyebrow man facepalming medium skin tone.
This ties into a really I watched recently about North Korea's hacker army, and particularly the group involved in the cyber attack on Sony. Basically, NK has very little internet access, so they send groups of hackers overseas to work. The hacker defector in the video said he was required to raise $100,000 a year through such means, almost all of which went back to NK. The penalties for not meeting your quota are harsh, generally ending with being sent back to the homeland and never seen again. It would make sense that a similar group of hackers would see the Pfizer vaccine as a cash cow that could potentially fulfill their quotas for the rest of the year.
Just year and not decades if they succeed. I doubt NK has the capability to manufacture mRNA vaccines, but they can definitely sell it to China, Russia, Iran to develop the required tech for a 50% as effective and less safe knockoff version. I can also see Taiwan, SK, or Singapore have the money to maybe buy the recipe just to have it in the back pocket.
I say, year, because it sounds like their quotas are set yearly. It didn't sound like the hackers, get to keep any surplus money they make. They just get to keep enough to live comfortably in China and the rest of the money they make goes back to NK. Still a good deal for them if the alternative is returning to NK.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.